American President-elect Joe Biden could be set to unleash the regulatory hounds once he takes power in January, with an expert warning, there will be a new regulatory sheriff in town, and they won't be friendly to business. When potential candidates start emerging, we are eager to hear whether they would plan to continue his conservative approach on issues such as the approval of a Bitcoin ETF as well as the coordination of a coherent regulatory approach to DeFi, a relatively new vertical that we expect regulators under a Democratic administration to carefully scrutinize, financial services platform BitUda said in a note to their clients today, commenting on possible changes in the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). And while there are no official names announced, speculations are already starting to appear. Biden's election could potentially spell a change of the guard for the American financial regulator, the SEC, labeled a divided agency, whose chairman, Jay Clayton, an accommodating approach to big business will likely soon be sent packing, by the author of an analysis piece for Law 360. Law 360 quotes Nick Morgan, a partner at Paul Hastings and a former SEC senior trial counsel, as stating that Clayton is likely to be shown the exit door once Biden takes power, perhaps instead looking to appoint Preet Bharara, the former attorney for the Southern District of New York, labeled the most dangerous man in Bitcoin, BTC, back in 2014. In a 2014 interview with Fast Company, Bharara stated, back then, he added that more crypto scrutiny would make sure the scene doesn't become a Wild West for criminal activity. Meanwhile, back to 2020, Morgan added that Biden is likely to show he is tough on Wall Street by appointing Bharara, labeling the latter as a likely candidate. Morgan also mentioned some other less than business-friendly candidates, including New York District Judge Valerie Caproni and California House Representative Katie Porter, who has locked horns with Clayton a few times. Howard Fisher, a partner at Moses & Singer and also a former senior trial counsel for the SEC, also told Law 360 that the Biden administration's SEC will be better funded and would hire more exam and enforcement personnel, and added, BitUda also mentioned that early indications are that Fed Reserve Governor Lael Brainerd is the frontrunner for Treasury Secretary. We would consider her nomination as bullish for the space, given her strong role in the Fed's CBDC efforts to date and her understanding of digital assets, they added. Also, former Commodity Futures Trading Commission (CFTC) Chair Gary Gensler, who is pro-crypto and blockchain savvy, is in line for an advisory position overseeing the financial sector. Last month, the SEC announced a settlement with Canadian social media startup Kick Interactive and charged John McAfee with violating anti-fraud provisions of the federal securities laws, among other violations.